Hey my friends, this is Wolfgang with my healing circle and tools of ascension, and today we will be talking about and meeting your female high self. I was guided to do this session today, and well, here we go. In general, our high self is androgynous. Well, let's step back a little bit. We are all extension of God, but very small extension, for us to think that we are God, that we are the whole, that's just ridiculous, I mean, the whole is just so huge. so huge. I mean, we are part of a galaxy, and there are billions and trillions of galaxies, and we don't even know whether this is the only creation. And that's just what we as humans right now can see of the physical realm. Those all yogis and seers, they all say that the material manifestation is just 10% or even less. So, creation reality is so huge, and to think as a puffed up human, oh yes, I'm God, I'm so powerful, that's just completely ridiculous. But we are a part of God, and that gives us power, and that gives us certain knowledge and certain access. And so God expanded himself into smaller and smaller parts, to experience creation. And here we are. But we also have higher aspects, like the spirit that's eternal, or the soul. Now those terms have been used by different cultures and different religions in different ways. In some cultures the soul is the eternal one, in some it's the spirit, and the soul is considered more the mind. Well, to make things a little bit more simple here, let's talk about high self. Now, the high self is that part of us that is eternal, and that is below, let's say, the angelic realm. And we have a part of us that is androgynous on the higher levels, and then on the lower levels, in the lower dimension, it's split up into male and female. And initially, to see how you function, it is quite a good idea, to meet the male and female aspects of ourselves. And today we will be meeting the female aspect. And because it is time, for the goddess to rise, to come out, and maybe the goddess principle. And the goddess is just an aspect of the big God. There is nothing separate from the big God, so don't be afraid that God is going to be offended or jealous or anything like that. That's just a big bunch of hooey, this whole thing with the jealous God. I don't think he has those low human characteristics. But if you want to put those on him, maybe you should not watch this video. To maybe go a little bit around the issue, I once did a past life regression with a very nice lady, and of course we went after negative karma, to eradicate fear of being a priestess. And boy, we were shown a past life where she was the head priestess of a beautiful temple, and she was in charge of about 30 other priestesses, young girl that she was training in the different arts of a priestess. And she knew that there was an army coming. And well, this is now a very sad story right away, but she knew that they came to destroy everything. And before all her young priestesses would be raped and tortured, they all, she cut, I'm sorry, their throats, and then killed herself, and then she also watched what was happening afterwards. And basically, the army destroyed everything that represented the goddess. And that was pretty much everything that was life-giving and that was beautiful. They cut the olive trees, they poisoned the wells, they destroyed any bushes with flowers on it, they destroyed all the beautiful buildings and temples, everything that had any beauty got destroyed. And of course she had prayed to the goddess to I'm sorry, to change things and to protect her and to change her principles. But the answer she got was, it was ordained. It had to happen. And now it is ordained that the goddess comes back. Of course, we have seen thousands of years now of male dominance on this planet, and the warmongers are still very powerful, trying to destroy everything. Gradually, women move into politics. But of course we all understand that for this world to get into balance, the male and female principles have to be in balance. It is not about sexism, and it is not that the males are all bad. The males, being in a male body has been completely abused in battlefields. Male bodies have been sacrificed, males have been tortured, horrible things have been done to males, males and females. Both have been victims of this polarization, of this imbalance. So this meditation is for males and females. It is very important for a male to get in touch with the inner female. Just to have a decent relationship with a woman. If you're all he-man, I don't think, you're going to be having such a happy life, and it is also important for the women to be in touch, with her inner, female goddess, so, they can bless and balance the males. And as another, before we get into the meditation, on another note, the female part is always represented, with the left side of the body, with the left side of the face, and also with the right brain. This is symbolically for the female. And of course there are people that have very uneven faces, and maybe one side smiles and the other not, and when you look at it you will see, and you may understand, that maybe your female side is happy and maybe your male side is happy. But now let us just do a guided meditation. And first of all, please make sure that you're sitting very comfortable or laying down very comfortably. Make sure that you're not being disturbed by telephone or by other people. And first of all, I invoke the protection of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please be with us, protect us, and guide us. And I ask the great goddess, in whatever form, she is with us, or according to your belief system, if you're Native American, that would be probably about Buffalo Woman. If you're Christian, that would be Mother Mary. If you're Buddhist, maybe Kuan Yin, or some kind of Bodhisattva. Whatever form is most appropriate for you, I ask that form to be there with you. And now just close your eyes, and you will focus more and more on the words I'm saying, and your attention is being withdrawn gradually from your environment. And if you get interrupted or fall asleep, you will just gradually become awake again. Nothing bad will happen. And you will remember everything that happened. So now you just imagine that with every inhale you become lighter, and that with every exhale you release the tension from your body. Inhale all the way and you become lighter and lighter. And exhale, you're letting go, 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 go. And you're becoming lighter, and you seem to be expanding more and more. And with every exhale, you're just letting go, you're becoming more and more relaxed. Your legs become so relaxed, they just seem to be falling off. And your arms become so relaxed, so relaxed. And all your face muscles become and now you become aware of all the tension you're keeping in your scalp, and let go. And all the tension in your neck, and just exhale and let go. And you become aware of all the tension you're carrying in your shoulders, and and now the relaxing energy is just going down your back, and you let go. And now, with every inhale, you become lighter and lighter, and you seem to be expanding. And gradually you have the feeling as if you start floating, and you float higher and higher, and you become lighter and more etherical, and you float higher and higher, and it becomes very peaceful. And gradually you start to experience the loving vibrations of the higher dimensions, and you float higher and higher and higher into your own consciousness, and you expand more and more, and the angels surround you with love, and you float higher and higher. And now you gradually stop, and you imagine that a pink cloud forms around you, and it creates a beautiful space around you, like an iridescent bubble. And you just lean or lay in that bubble, like on a really soft throne. And if you want, you can decorate this bubble in any way you want, like a beach, or like an iridescent bubble, or like clouds, it doesn't matter. This is your safe zone, this is your inner sanctuary. And now we will invite a sub-personality of yours into this inner bubble. It is called your inner child. It is you as a little boy or little girl, maybe 5 years old, representing your subconscious, representing your innocence, your playfulness. You ask for its presence now. Amen. And now you should feel it coming in, and some of you may see it, some of you may feel it. And just smile at your inner child and tell it that you love it. And ask it if it would like to meet your female high self. And you might get a nod, or you might hear a yes, or you might get a positive feeling. And if you get any type of confirmation, now let's invite our female high self now. Amen. It takes about 2-3 seconds, maybe 4 seconds. And now your female high self comes in front of you into your inner sanctuary. Some of you may feel her as a lightness, or see her as a light, as an energy being. Some of you may see her, as a female form, as a very angelic form. We all perceive these kind of things different. They are like symbolic for us. It doesn't really matter how we see them. It's just an interpretation, so they can relate to this consciousness. So we smile at our female high self. And those of you that have watched some of my videos, we project love onto her, onto there where maybe the heart chakra would be. And on the inhale, you draw her love into yourself, into your heart, from her heart. And on the exhale, you send your love with a smile. Just really try to smile. If you would meet your boss or a president, you would smile. And those guys are nothing compared to your high self or an angel. So please smile. Smile your sweetest smile. That is the way to receive love and to give love with a smile. And now ask her, which role does your female high self play in your life? And just go on neutral and see what kind of impressions are forming in your mind. Or will be type of memories, of activities that are maybe singing, maybe this or that. Just listen. What role does she play in your life? Is she the communicator? Is she the artistic one? Is she the adventurous one? Maybe she's a curious one. Maybe she does all the talking. Just keep asking her and question her. And now you ask her a similar question. What gift does she bring into your life? Into your life and maybe the life of others. And see what comes to you. And then Ask her, what gifts would she like to give to you or through you to others that she hasn't been giving yet? Maybe you have to learn some skills. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe you didn't even think about that. So what gift would she like to give to you? And now ask her, how would she like to be more present in your life? Would there be something that she would love to do through you? Would she like to write through you? Or maybe dance through you? Or play with children? Or maybe she's the healer, she does the hands-on healing. She is the one doing the Reiki energy. Maybe she is the meditator. Or maybe she would love to be there when you cook. Just ask her. How would she like to be more present in your life? And now ask her, what may be the biggest obstacles in you that prevent her from being more manifest through you? And she will tell you. Are you maybe too busy? Are you maybe too uptight? Maybe you lost your faith in higher powers and are angry at her for maybe abandoning you. Ask her. Or maybe you rejected, the female aspect of yourself, maybe because of your mother. Or maybe it got shamed too much. Did you get shamed too much as being a female? You had all maybe brothers that were beating up on you, that girl. Or as a man, you were ashamed of having soft emotions, being sensitive. So whatever you found out now about obstacles, let us just make some invocation. I ask that any obstacles that I carry in myself from this lifetime as well as past lifetimes, please find all, remove all, and clear all, and continue to finish. And any resistances towards releasing those obstacles, please find all, remove all, and clear all, and continue to finish. Amen. 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 And just watch your energies, how you're becoming lighter. Maybe there's some tension leaving at the back of your neck or the back of your heart. Or maybe your heart becomes lighter. Maybe you expand more. Just go with it and smile and relax. Give whatever you know are obstacles, give it away to her, for her to transmute it. And again, I asked the divinities, Jesus, God, the Goddess, the Bodhisattvas, the angels, please find or remove or clear all any obstacles that I have towards communing with my female high self. And please find or remove or clear all any resistances I have towards releasing those obstacles. And if there's anything that I have to see, please rub my nose into it so I will see it, but in a good way. That everything that happens will be for the highest good in divine harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Amen. And now we asked our female high self, how do we know that she is working through us or that she would like to work through us? Let us set up a message system. What is the clear message, a clear thing that you clearly understand that she would like to work with you at a certain time? Maybe a tingling on the left side. Maybe a memory when you were happy and dancing. Maybe a song. And I invite the female aspect, my female high self, the representation of the goddess. I give you full permission to work through me as long as it is for the highest good in divine harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Amen. 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 And now we ask the female high self if there's anything else she would like to tell us now before we leave this higher place of consciousness. Please let us know. Now, please tell us now. And any thought that pops into your mind, any image, any memory, do not judge that, just take it as the message. You will remember everything that you experienced, and it will be very easy for you to integrate this into your life from now on. And this wonderful feeling will stay with you, and you can always go back to that if you want to. And you can always play this recording again to check more, to get into more details, maybe stuff you forgot, or maybe questions you have further. Okay, now we ask her to give a big hug to your inner child, and we send a lot of love to the inner child. Give the inner child a hug. Maybe tickle her or him, but only if it's not intrusive. We will talk with them another time. And now your inner bubble dissolves gradually, transmuting into a beautiful pink cloud. And you start floating into this cloud. And this cloud goes down, 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 into your normal day waking consciousness, down, into present time, physical reality, down, 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 and it lands now, and you become aware of your body, of your physical body, in your chair or on your bed, wherever you are, and you wiggle your toes a little bit, and you wiggle your fingers a little bit, and you have all your bodies snap in place, and you focus on your spine, and you imagine having a laser going up and down your spine. And I count to 3, and you will be back in waking day consciousness, present time, fully aligned with all your bodies. 1, 2, 3. Back in present time. Welcome back, my friends. I hope you had a good time, and I hope you could experience your female high self. It is a wonderful space to be in. I personally love my female high self a lot. She is very flowy, very feminine. You know, it makes me feel whole being with her. And people also kind of like me more when I have her with me. If you have any questions, please send me a message. I am available on Facebook. I'm available for session and help through Skype. Please send me an email message so we can send up an appointment. And if you know anybody that would benefit from these videos, you know, just let them know, send them a link. And as always, my friends, love and light, Starhoppers unite. Namaste.